And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this edition of 504 Black TV. I'm your host, Joe Jones, and thank you so much for tuning in. Joe Jones, Unapologetic, the segment that is new, refreshing, and very direct. At the same time, also very, very receptive to thoughts and ideas and positions that you have, that you want to express. So, make it your business to respond by email, voicemail, US mail, or direct one-on-one Q&A as we go about our day-to-day. Okay, back to the topic at hand. Again, I was talking about Barack Obama, our 44th president of the United States, and this is the very first time I have commented on Mr. Obama. 45 days out from his re-election attempt, this is the first time on 504 Black TV any in-depth commentary or drilling down on Mr. Barack Obama and who he is, what he stands for, and his particular style of being president, and in particularly first black president of the United States. Now, let me say one thing right now, right off the bat. I know I've talked a lot about the four types of elected officials, and these four types of officials cover the wide range of the types of officials that we elect, whether it be on a local level, regional level, state level, or national level. I mean, the four types of elected officials still remain: the pragmatist, the sycophant, the bootlicker, and the political prostitute. And yes, we have had presidents that fit in all of those categories, all four. I mean, we've had the oil baron presidents. We've had the presidents who have catered to Wall Street. We have the presidents who have catered to the multi-billionaires, the 1%, the trillionaires, the so-called elite. And of course, we had those who have catered to the base practices of elected officials. You know, the lying, the stealing, the thievery, the infidelity, so on and so forth. And of course, we have had the pragmatists, all within those four categories, the types of presidents. Now, one might ask, well, okay, Joe Jones, what category do you put Mr. Barack Obama in? With all due respect, he falls, in my opinion, squarely in the pragmatist category. Okay? He is definitely not in it for the money. He doesn't own any type of oil corporations or has any deep affiliations in any type of major industrial productions on any level. Yes, he was part of the process of the Wall Street bailout and the bank bailout, but he is not one of the sycophants who caters to the Wall Street money. Now, he has done what he has been basically forced to do, based upon the political necessity and the crises that loomed over the economy. Quite frankly, when Bush was in the office, when 43 was in the office, really, you know, stemming back from his third year, excuse me, from his second year, in his second term. That process just starts spiraling out of control. So that was 3 years deep into the second term, beginning of the 3 year deep into his second term, that this crisis really started looming and really beginning to rear its ugly head. Well, anyway, Barack Obama, he inherited this, and he had to make some decisions, which, quite frankly, he had to make. I mean, if Daffy Duck was the president at the time, those decisions would have to be made, because those certain big corporations, like people said, quote unquote, just were too big to fail, had to be dealt with. Now, the category that he belongs in, the pragmatist. Being the first black president put him pretty much in a dilemma. And I don't really think it was much of a dilemma for him, but it was a dilemma for us as we perceived it and looked at it to say, well, okay, he's the first black president. We know he has to still comport himself as president, and he has to be president for everyone, not just black folks and not just for, what we feel. He should really be about in the Oval Office. But it's interesting. One of the things that was a dilemma for him, and quite frankly, his whole election team, and quite frankly, still his whole re-election team, is the fact that he is the first black president. Which means that if you're the first black president, you need to cater and show some deference to the black community because you are hailing from the black community, in particularly as the first black president. Well, what makes this such a dilemma is it's instant fodder, instant ammunition. I mean, volatile ammunition, explosive ammunition for the political opposition. If President Barack Obama just went gung ho in the direction of, okay, we we need to put in major multi-layered legislation to impact the black community, and it's got to be, you know, very in depth. The width, depth, and breadth of it has to be, just enormous.